Okay, tools for the job. We're gonna need scissors and a blunt object. Okay, first you cut the body out, like this. Cut around all the graphics. Careful now. Oh fuck, this one's tricky. Ah, shit! Okay, where was I? Cut here and cut here. Cut here. There are some slots that will have tabs inserted into them. This locks the figure so it stays together. Oh fuck, the feet are the hardest. Gotta fold them back and then forward. Oh man, Chains would hate this. Okay, when you put it together, you gotta start with the feet. You lock the body together by inserting the tabs into the slots on the side. Fold some small stuff. Palms, fingers. This is kind of like that Japanese stuff. Oral, what the fuck was it? Then the head. Gotta be careful, that's my head. Cut all around the graphics. Ow! Fuck! Where's Aldstone when I need him? Okay, where was I? Cut the T into the slots. Then fold. And fold here. Insert the tabs into the slots and hey, you got a head. Okay, with the mask, just cut along the edges like this. Oh, that's fucking beautiful. Place the straps on the back of the mask and lock them together. Hey, I'm good at this. Now the gun. That's important. Cut around the graphics, then fold it. Okay, that's all the pieces. Time to assemble this shit. First, mask on. Yeah, that looks great. And the gun. Always bring your gun. Now, you can place the arms either at the front of the jacket or at the top. Your choice. Depends on how you want to shoot. There, bang. And then, just slide the head down on these tabs that stick out. And Bob's your fucking uncle. That's fucking beautiful, man. Take that, fucking cloaker.
What? I don't understand. Okay. So we can make little figures now. That's you know, I was really, because last night I was like, you know what, it's gonna be a big day tomorrow. I don't want to, you know, spend too much. This is what we get. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. Papercraft is all fun, but sometimes a few pointers might help. The tutorial shows you how to fold, cut, and slice until you get your own little paper heister. Just follow the instructions and trust in what Dallas is telling you. Information. Where's the console? This can't be it. There's got to be something else. Something like another trailer that I have not seen.
My name is Jiro. I've been in this country for 2 years now. It's not a land of warriors, but I managed to find a new family here. My body tells a story I would rather forget. A bloody story of loss, betrayal, and sacrifice. I have a son, Kento. He's out there. Somewhere. A lot of time has passed. I wonder if I find him, will he remember me? Is he out there, roaming the streets just as I did? I strive onwards, searching for clues to where he may be. I only hope that he will be able to forgive me.
I mean, when you spent how many years trying to find your son now, man? Like, come on. Alright, well, and then we have the search for Kento. Let's see here. The search is on between April 3rd and April 12th. Did you say 13th? Pretty sure it was 13th. Gosh darn it, overkill. Gosh darn it. Alright. It's time for the search for Kento, revolving around Jiro and his long-lost son Kento. So join the search party as we're setting out on a bit of a different quest, one where family is worth killing for. So stay tuned and join the search for searchforkento.com. Also, we have some extra deals during the search for Kento, April 3rd to 12th, available on Steam. Payday 2 is free to play for everybody. 25% off on Payday 2 and DLCs, and 25% off of Pay the Heist and DLCs. So, let's go to the website here. Alright, well, that's all we get. When was we open this? Oh, okay. Back home. Shoot, they're actually making a lot of stuff. The paper game. You got a little Dallas here. You got a little Chains. You got a little Houston. You got a little Wolf over here. And you got Jiro. You got a little van. And then you got little buildings in the background. Oh my goodness. And then you got Dallas here. Alright. The claim before the storm. Family matters. For Jiro, this is especially true. Two decades give you more than enough time to contemplate the choices you made and realizing what's important. And it's time for a resolution, for closure. The only question is if this new future will hold anger or recollection. I'm pretty sure that's not what that word says. Oh well. What the heck? Hold on, is there risk levels? And wait, hold on. So, safe house, paper cut, risk level. Wow, Jiro was actually pretty high on the paper cut list. Wow. And then you got Wolf over here. Well, I mean, obviously I'm going to have to make Wolf. I mean, that's just, you know, a fact. The van is the hardest thing, apparently. There'll probably be more soon. Let's see if I click on Wolf. Letter US, A4, Europe. So I could print these. Can't I just print these out? Wouldn't that be easier? I don't know. I guess because they have to have specially designed paper. I don't want to click on this just in case if it like shows up some data stuff here. Let me real quick. Okay. So I don't know exactly how these work per se, if you order them or not. But I clicked on letter US, so I don't know if that means print or... But yeah, this is it. This is what we get for day one. Okay. Don't get me wrong, it's cool. They're cool looking, but for day one, when I expected to be things in the game, they're not things in the game. That hits hard. Alright, well, let's go back to home. We got Dallas, that's Bonnie, and that's Jacket, that's Clover, that's someone. Do I have to reload? Alright, let's reload for a second. Alright, there we go. Oh, shoot, looks different now.
So many strange things have happened these past 10 days. I had hoped against hope to hear news of my son. And finally, the day came.
So we're gonna get news of your son within these 10 days? What? Alright, so let's see here. Let's look around here for a bit. So we got day 1, paper game. My Heister community contest. Let's click on this. Community contest, hashtag my Heister. The Payday game consists of plenty of talents, everything from madmen, psychopaths, to ex-military, and a Scot. But there's always a need for more master criminals, and now, we at Overkill are giving the community the opportunity to get your own Heister in the game. All you have to do is create your own Heister by using the blank Heister paper figure, and then just draw, doodle, paint, spray something that'll blow our minds. The winning paper figure is going to be made into a real playable in-game Heister, so get cracking. What to do? Submit your collaboration on Twitter, or contribution on Twitter or Instagram by posting a picture of your Heister using the following hashtag #MyHeister. Print the blank Heister sheet and unleash your creativity. So I got a chance to get my character in the game. You know what's going to happen, right? This is probably what's going to be Kento as a playable character. I'm just saying. For more information about the contest and instructions on how to submit, click the Steam forms. That's probably what's going to happen, is that this right here is what they're going to make Kento, and then they're going to get a famous actor to play as Kento. So there. Alright, so then we got day 2, new Heist. Day 3, paper game. Day 4, new game modes, new skins, visual mode. New game mode. That'll probably be the crime spree. New skins. They've already debated and figured out that it is armor skins. And visual mode. No idea what that is. Day 5, another paper game. Day 6, AI features, cosmetic feature, community safe, mask pack. AI features. Cosmetic feature. Community safe, mask pack. Day 7, another paper game. Day 8, new weapon, new throwable, mod pack. Oh, like a modification. No. Day 9, paper game. Day 10, new heist, mass pack. So, and then of course 10-day free to play, percent off. Here's what I'm going to say. This will be Heat Street. And this will be Greenbridge. Greenbridge is where we're gonna break Kento out, because that's what happened in the original Greenbridge. We just broke out some Asian guy. Okay. So let's see here. Let's check on the old Steam. Okay. The search for Kento. And more words. Winter is finally dying away, and the sun peeks out from behind the clouds. That means that it's time for the Payday game spring break again. And this spring comes with something extra, especially for Jiro, who's finding a clue to the whereabouts of his son, Kento. And a small and maybe significant clue, but still, by pressing Bane, pursuing Bane, the Payday game managed to get him to devise a plan from getting Kento back, by making the paper game. I don't understand. A plan for getting Kento back, but as per usual, it's not going to be easy. We got to make all the paper game. The search for Kento is live from April 3rd until April 12th, so yeah, we're not getting, well, never mind. During that time, we'll treat all players lots of freebies, new features, some surprises and stuff that goes boom. Oh, so is there going to be like surprises that's going to happen within those days? Like actually something will be in the game instead of you making paper gain? Nothing wrong with that. Just, you know, really thought there was going to be something today. Really thought there was going to be, except for trailers, and gotta keep a positive attitude before people get upset at me in the comments below saying how I'm negative about everything. Okay. Should also check out the newest members of the crew, the paper game. Oh my gosh. Community challenge. Challenges. Heist together, rise together. We're also prepared some good community challenges for you. Check them out in-game. The more you play, the more XP you gain. Oh, that makes sense. Overkill Jamaican. That's not what that says at all, but I'm bad at reading those words. So, Greenbridge, Kento, confirmed. I'm searching for my son 2 years later. Joe. About time. Remove John Wick Heist trailer. Game should now show original trailer. Diamond store issue with, on the back door. Twitch sits in the van in the safe house. Updated screens for the H3 beanies. Updated desync for body, XP basic and ace. Nerfed body expertise to 20 and ace 60%. Huh. Well, the thing about all of this, right, is that this is probably one of the worst. I don't know. It's not the worst, but I think this is really going to be a disappointment. Not through all this other stuff. The other stuff might be great, but the paper game, I mean, you could have done that in a one-day thing. Though I guess they want to release trailers throughout the, you know, just to give them time to work on stuff. Also, if there's any bug, you know, they need to be fixed. But for instance, like this, we all know what this is going to be. It's going to be Greenbridge. Because, well, what? The reason why I'm upset is because we talked about this too. Saying the Greenbridge is probably either going to be a bunch of things, where it's going to be related to the John Wick Dragon thing, or it's going to be related to just Kento, and we all said no, that would be kind of a lame excuse for a character that has been waiting for so long to be released, that is just now being released from a classic heist, so not making it a classic heist. What? I don't know, just to me, it just seems kind of like a lame excuse for a character that could have been more and making it into this. Right. So let's go through all the days again. Day 1, Payday game. Learn how to make Dallas. Nothing wrong with that. Just wish there was more additional content. Day 2, new heist. What that new heist is going to be? Heat Street. My Heister community contest. Something that I would actually get involved in, but knowing me is going to probably fail. So, yeah. Man, that'd be really... I was about to say, that would actually be kind of nice if someone made a little like a little community figure of me. That would be kind of sweet. But yeah, moving on. Day 3, another Payday game. Like, they either want to give time for people to... The reason why they're doing this is because they're tired of just releasing content after content after content with no bug fixes, probably. So after there's a Payday game, they'll probably work on the next day and try and fix what they can about last day, right? Then after that, we got Day 4, new game mode. Gonna be probably the killing spree, or not the killing spree, crime spree thing. New skins. Probably gonna be for armor and other such. Visual mode. Who knows who the heck that's going to be for. And then you got day 5, another payday or paper gain. And the thing here too is that it shows like a bunch of little interesting kind of like smoke. Like, you know, it has like Jiro there and then Jiro there. And then it has like some things going on there. Then day 6, AI features. No idea what the heck that is. Cosmetic feature. No idea what the heck that means either. Community safe. We all know what that means. Mass pack. We all know what that means. Day 7, another paper gain. Day 8, a new weapon. And hopefully it's different from any of the other weapons. Because if it isn't, then, oh my gosh, a new throwable. New throwable. What's going to be the throwable? A smoke bomb? That should be pretty cool. Mod pack. This is probably just going to be a modification pack, like I said, you know, day 9. And then day 10, mask pack and just new heist. Here's the thing. They're going to implement the crime spree system probably first. And then they're going to release the new infamy system later on when people have built up enough Continental coins to buy the boosts. Not only is this probably, I don't know if this is, I would say this is the best spring break. Because we're basically getting 2 classic heists. That's all we're getting. I don't know. We would have to see. I need to, you know, be optimistic here. There is more to see soon. It's just kind of a big disappointment today in my mind. I really do like the paper game trailer. It was funny. Great job for Simon Kerr for voicing it, actually. Though, it was kind of funny. He said, "That's my face." Eric and Simon must be having some issues. But, yeah, just like, it just kind of, you know, I don't know. I think this is probably one of the least favorable, least wanted ways to introduce Kento, which was basically hijack him. I can already see what the story is. His son went into a mafia and got the same thing happen to him. That, or the community heister over here, is going to be Kento when they make him a playable character. Because no way Overkill is going to be like, alright, we need to get a voice actor for this guy. Like, they're not going to go out, and if Overkill does, that'd be really cool. But I doubt Overkill is going to be like, you know what? We're going to get any voice actor this guy has. No. This is probably going to be Kento's son. So whatever you make this guy is going to be Kento's son. So I'll probably not even make my character. I'll wait for Overkill to send me a message. Overkill's going to be like, screw you. Alright. But, I don't know. I find this lazy in terms of Kento. After so long of waiting for something of Kento, he's going just to be basically a way to have an excuse to, you know, get an Asian out of Greenbridge. Hopefully I don't sound racist or rude, but I honestly think it's kind of just lazy. The fact that if that is where they're going, it's one of the most lazy story writing I have seen. Because it really is. Look, it's not as bad as Jiro's, right? Because I crapped on Jiro's a lot. And people, you know, were like, oh, why are you, you know, this original is somewhat. It's not original at all. Kid has a father, goes off to war, father dies, mother leaves him, he has to raise himself, then he joins the mafia, then he is going through the ranks. Number one rule, don't date the boss's daughter. He breaks number one rule. Number one rule basically gets his wife killed, son taken somewhere, and him in prison. He gets revenge on killing the mafia boss, and then sets out to save his son. That is one of the most generic and overused plots in storytelling. A revenge story is one of the most... It just is. And the most original one I can think of as most recently as I have seen is John Wick. It's one of the best revenge stories I think ever told, and I think works out pretty well. For this is just lazy in my opinion. Now, it doesn't mean the heist will be good or bad, because that's still being debated, but of how they're treating Kento right now as if he was just, he was just kind of a character that we, made up, and now we're going to put him in a heist. If they don't care about this character enough, then it rubs off in a wrong way, because you basically made a character that will have no purpose whatsoever within this story whatsoever. He will have no purpose in the story if you don't make one, because basically what it seems to me is you made Kento's son to have an excuse to add a Japanese character within the game to then just do nothing with him for months. Think about that. Jiro hasn't... I mean, I've been around long enough. One of my first few videos was actually the Jiro stuff, so I'm very close to this, kind of. Even though I don't play the character whatsoever. But it's just like, you made a character, right? You barely do anything with him except for some advertisements and jokes. And then you talk about his son being like, oh yeah, he's going to be, if there is not meaningful backstory, then this is one of the worst ways, I think one of the worst plot points in stories in the universe of Payday. I'm just going to say that right now. If that is it, if that all he is a way to break him out, make Greenbridge, an excuse to make Greenbridge, and add a Japanese or Asian, in that game, in this heist, then I just don't see what's the point in that. It just seems like lazy story writing to me of, this huge build-up of, we're going to find Kento's son. We got to find him and everything. And then we find out, yep, he's Greenbridge. I honestly think it's lazy story writing. I know I'm going to get a lot of crap for this. Everybody's going to be like, no, it's probably one of the best. It's probably one of the congruent, constructed, whatever timeline. This is lazy story writing, in my opinion, if they go in this direction of making him just Greenbridge and then doing nothing with Kento. If they do that, that is one of the most lazy story writing I have seen in this game. And like I've said, I know a lot of people are going to give me crap about it, but that's just me. Maybe a few people will be constructive. We'll say, like, give me a reason to like this, actually. But in my all honest opinion, this is... Alright. Well, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll go back to regularly scheduled programming. I gotta sneeze. I'm allergic to Kento, apparently. Allergic to this website and everything. But, yeah. I don't know. It just... it just seems like a lazy way of being like, hey, here's Kento. He's in Greenbridge. No real... They better add some context throughout these days. Otherwise, this is, like I said, lazy story writing. If they don't do that, then this is lazy story writing. Alright, that's about it, guys. Sorry for the small, I guess, rant, as you can say. But I've been waiting all day. All day. The last past 2 days, I was so worried that I would miss this. And then I find out it's just paper game. Which is fine, because that's cool, but they don't have anything else on this day. So I can't make any additional content for tomorrow, today. So, yeah. What tomorrow is probably going to be Heat Street. You know, I'll play for a bit, give my thoughts about it, and that's about it. Do I know if I'm going to be able to play with the guys? I don't know if they're going to be on or not, but who knows? Alright, that's it.